This is Alena Warburton, and she's running a really interesting animal charity on Sri Lanka. It's called Lucas Helps Dogs, and she's got a whole team of vets and volunteers who are constantly touring the islands, running medical and veterinary facilities there to help treat these stray cats and dogs, which there are many on the islands. The organisation is also involved in treating dogs with rabies, and they've actually, as an organisation, been acknowledged for the work that they do.
And move them to the shade.
Okay.
Also. How is she doing? Is she waking up a little bit? This one?
Slowly.
She's super busy, but I'm gonna ask her.
Yeah. No, it's fine. Like, I know her well.
I think just because
So how did your charity start?
I came to the conclusion that the best way to help is actually to help the animals living on the streets and to lower the population of the street animals. So yeah, at the time I still didn't really know how to go about it. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna start small. I knew from my volunteering that in Sri Lanka there is a lack of proper accessories for dogs, so people tend to use wires and ropes instead of collars, which, as you can imagine, causes horrendous wounds. So I started to make handmade dog collars to send to Sri Lanka, and then my friends, they were like, oh, we love them, can we buy some of you? So then the idea came that I can start maybe selling them and use the money then to help more. And that's how the whole charity started, basically by me making a dog collar, pretty much. It was in cooperation with a small charity in Ella. So we joined forces, and we did a big pop-up clinic which went over 2 days, and over the 2 days we treated 60 dogs. And because when we started, we didn't, unless we were in Sri Lanka, we didn't really have anyone there to organize the work on our behalf. Which we were very lucky, because 2.5 years ago it changed, and we met a wonderful lady who used to work with another charity, but the charity, unfortunately, due to funds, just ceased to exist. And she was so happy to work with us. So now our permanent base is in Hikaduva, which is south of Sri Lanka. And at the moment we just purely look after that area. And we do every 2 weeks spay and neuter clinics. We've got a wonderful vet team. So what we do, we offer free spay, neuter and vaccination clinics to low-income families. And we also spay and neuter street dogs, which now it's absolutely amazing because the community knows about our program. So every week or every month there's people bringing like street dogs from which live nearby their houses and stuff, so they bring them to our clinic to be spayed, neutered, vaccinated. So the clinic is getting more and more popular as we go on, and we had we've been having a wonderful response from local people saying how much better the area is. Also from especially this tourist season, we had so many tourists who come regularly contacting us saying what a wonderful job we are doing, that the animals on the streets are looking great, that they are in a good shape, they don't have any skin issues, there is no more puppies and kittens on the streets. So it's absolutely wonderful now for us to have the feedback from people who visit the area regularly. Because we know what we do, it's actually making making a great impact.
So the education in animal welfare is really important.
It is. So we also have a pack of dogs in a local college. So again, the children there see what we do and how much better the dogs are looking, and they're quite interested. And when one of the dogs were very ill, the kids were actually helping the guards to look after the dogs. So we are also incorporating the animal welfare education. So yeah, there's so many mangy dogs, and loads of people don't know it, but mange actually long term can kill the animal. So we are bringing all the medication with us to Davalavi to treat the dogs against mange. We are also bringing loads of first aid to be able to treat them for like wounds and stuff. So that's our immediate project. Also, when we are in Sri Lanka, we are doing 2 spay and neuter clinics in Hikaduva. Our second project, which all goes back to the education, I am actually at the moment working with Rotary International, who promised their support in funding animal welfare educational program for children at schools. So I'm at the moment with a friend who is a dog behaviorist in Sri Lanka. We are developing the program. And we've got a lady in Sri Lanka who speaks Sinhalese, who will then deliver the program to children at schools. Because I am just of the opinion is that nothing will change unless there is more education. So that's our big project, and it's going to go over quite a few years. And the third one is hopefully January of next year we will do a big pop-up, 3-day pop-up spay and neuter clinic in Yala, which is another safari region.
So rabies is obviously still a problem, quite a big problem in Sri Lanka. So how are you dealing with that?
Every single animal going through our care is vaccinated against rabies. We also are working with the Global Alliance Against Rabies, and they've got a special built system where every animal we vaccinate, we enter as many details as possible into the system, so they can monitor for each area how many animals have been vaccinated. We have been doing this for the past 3 years, and actually a few weeks ago we have been awarded the Center of Excellence for Rabies Control by the Global Alliance, which basically means that we are very good in working towards eradicating rabies. We are only the 3rd charity in the whole Sri Lanka which has been awarded as a Center of Excellence. It's been quite a long process to actually get this award, because everyone who works for our charity had to pass numerous tests.
What's the sort of feedback you're getting in the UK from people you come across at some of your events here?
I would say 99% of people are absolutely amazing, and they are very appreciative of what we do, because people understand that there are countries where the situation is absolutely horrible, and again, without repeating myself too much, countries with no animal welfare laws, countries who are poorer, that the help is needed there, and also because we protect the community also and the children by vaccinating the animals against rabies, because there are still rabies in Sri Lanka. So it's not only about the animals, it's also about protecting the children, the communities.
Do you take a little bit of Dorset to Sri Lanka at all? Do you, in any way, shape or form?
Yeah, in the form of Dorset tea. You would be surprised, considering Sri Lanka being a tea country. every time we go over, and we obviously ask all our friends what they would like us to bring, and they always ask for Dorset tea and chocolate.
Vete capito la de nada.